This is Halcyon.
Those XF411s? And an old Yakita 37? You think they'd let me peek at the power plant?
You have what it takes to defend your corporate township from the dangers of alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Good law, the heat in here is so unbearable I can hardly even
Careful
concentrate.
where you point at.
Dzünьlei better hurry up with those damn repairs already.
Wonderful
Thought there'd be more machinery. Must be housed on a sub-level.
I could spend all day in here and not have looked at half the best stuff. It's all pretty worn, though.
You've been listening to Halcyon
so
News,
unbearable.
your mandated duty as a good citizen of Halcyon.
Oh, you got that?
Dzünьlei Tennyson. I'm captain around here, but chief to my friends. Hope you don't mind the formal introduction. No, it isn't. It's a mess, but it's mine. Just so we understand each other, I'm the final word on the ship. The Mardits, the crew, the engineers. Good. Don't go making trouble, and so what brings you to Groundbreaker? I'm curious, even. Interesting. The powers that be paint an ugly picture of Mon. We see a lot of the same faces coming and going, most of them board spies and corporate sprats. Makes it hard to trust outsiders. Groundbreaker's radiators need replacement parts. Only the board has access to new parts. None. Every time I give in to the board, Groundbreaker loses its... The board isn't helping and my resources are spread thin. If I don't get those radiators back online... Reasonable, huh? That's the best news I've... According to my grandmother's old schematics, the parts we need should be in the back bays. Sorry, I forgot not every... The back bays are on a lower deck, long abandoned. I have. I can't afford to lose any Mardits on this job. Mardits are descended from the original Marine detachment that crossed... You must not have been here long. In Halcyon, new parts come by way of interstellar freighters from Earth, and that means I'd have to negotiate with the board. I've already... Damn right. And while I'm... Those idiots are immune to reason, and they... If you could find some way to solve this without violence, I'd... Good. Once you've obtained the... This whole deck smells like frustrating. Everything down to the circuit boards is past warranty, so I have the Plus, there's no time to train my successor or document fixes in a way that... Sure is. The Tennysons came over on the Groundbreaker. I was promoted only recently.
They must have been amazing people to have taught you all.
That means a lot coming from a fellow in... It was different knowing that I couldn't turn to... Maybe you can see why I'm protective of Groundbreaker. This ship is family.
Oh, gosh. I don't know.
Don't sell yourself short. It doesn't take a seasoned pro. We're always thirsting for help. If you could... I hope that was a joke, Captain. I gelded that thing years ago. Now it brews a stem that goes down stronger than Nan or Spank. You see any bite-sized Tennyson children running around? The next captain won't have my heritage. I'll have to foster... You've got my... You're right, I don't. The board is after two things. I like to think of myself as a nice person, but if that gaudy embassy of his... The board wants control over Groundbreaker, and leeches like Udom Bedford will do anything. I placate them when I have something to offer, but I can also be a real hard-ass. It'd be a joy if... Too much of Groundbreaker's income is flowing in the wrong... You've got my attention. What can I do?
What? I didn't think you just...
Parvati, is it? That's a lovely name. What can I do for you?
I was just thinking, I haven't got much experience working...
Dzюньлей is...
Force of habit, I guess. Okay. Since you run a whole space...
I'd be happy to make...
Right. In person. Wow, great. I'll do that then. Messages. Couldn't have done it without your more...
Now, if there's nothing else...
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers. you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle full of love? Auntie Cleo, that's... Have you given your auntie a hug? Today. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no... No we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Where the hell have you been, Private? You've missed 3 shifts without notice.
I was fixing that toilet you sent me to repair. The one above the Lost Hope.
That was days ago.
The fucking door. It's locked behind me. The operator captain found me that I...
You're lucky the chief would have my ass if I spaced you. Now get back to work, Private.
Right away, sir. What do you think you're doing?
This is Halcyon News, We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Do you have what it takes to defend corporate township from the dangers of alien lawsuits and the unemployed?
Suppose it's time to reevaluate my career goals.
You should clear out. Engineering's a dangerous place to wander until we get those radiators fixed.
And no mercury in Saltuna.
Speaker.
Wish I could say it was good to see you, Ellie. At least you finally got your chance to square our debt. That ought to make you smile for once, huh?
Nothing makes me happier than being even. Except being right. That's nice too.
Got word from Udom, from the hitman who trailed me. I ain't too elated about going exclusive. You sure saved my...
The good news came through the wireless. Looks like you paid my debt. Tell you what, I'm a little short on bits at the moment, but I'm a decent scrapper and a better than average sawbones. If you're looking for a medic... If I'm being honest, and I prefer not to, I was about ready to pick up another contract anyway, and you settled this in a pretty tidy fashion, which tells me you're... But we can say I'm repaying the favor if you prefer that version. She helped me win a... We were on a smuggling run planetside when our point man bet me I couldn't outrun a mantisaur. And, as you can probably guess, the thing was faster than it looked. Probably would have caught me if... Yeah, but the important thing... It's like people touching a cookie and leaving it in the box. You won't be sorry. Though it looks like you've got a full roster all... Traveling in style, are we? I'll be sure to nab a cabin with a view.
Welcome to the crew, Miss Ellie. We're real happy to have you.
We'll talk later. Got a bit of a sore throat from all that fake coughing.
Rizzo's Purple Berry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Hey there. Be seeing you.
Hey, you got a second? Fancy running into you again. Don't mind. Gotta hand it to you, boss. That's a fine-looking ship. Yes, I absolutely am. Just give me a shot. That's all I'm asking. I could be the best damn crew you ever hired. You're serious. You're giving me a shot. All right. I put together a little speech. Hey there. I'm Felix Millstone. Firstly, I am highly personable.
Sorry. He's funny.
Secondly, I can be counted on in the event of a firefight. That motto is... Additionally, I have several years of experience as a box hauler. This skill may come in handy. In conclusion, thank you for considering me for your ship crew and/or out.
I thought that was real good, Felix.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. What do you think? Sure, an interview. That sounds fair. It's delicious. Mock apple pie and a tripicale crust? Maybe with a little cream? Are you kidding? I love a good fight. One time, I took an... You can count on me in a scrap. Foreman told me my biggest problem was that I didn't take orders. I told him my... So yeah, I guess my biggest flaw is that I don't suck. Wow. You don't... Thanks, boss. I'll just gather my personals and meet you on board.
Really? We're picking up strays now?
Look at that. A real vicar.
Huh? Oh, I am alert and awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Hey, Captain. So, Dzюньлей and I have been talking some. She sent me a poem. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all... Oh, law. That's what's got me... It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if... I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm not much interested in physical stuff. Never have been. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they didn't... Thanks, Captain. I actually had another message from Dzюньлей. I just couldn't... Let's see here. Talking about old... They were... I don't know. Dzюньлей talked about them like it... Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the ground break? Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if... Something busted?
I find myself marveling at the complex something.
Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of... It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand, usually zero-G brew with... I'll make you one sometime. If you don't... Sure do. There's a lot of business that goes through the groundbreaker. I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing... Glad to hear it. It's worked for... Well, my blood type is AB positive. I'm a Leo, and I just... That... Aw, come on. That stuff... Look, the thing I've learned about living in close quarters is that you've got to give people room. I'm all for making a few bits together and having fun doing... No...
Like what I did with the place? Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway. Means I was invisible. Life carried on. That's what they called us. Orphans with no The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self... Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated it. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a top... Yeah, I mean, in theory. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the dump. Yeah. I guess... Thanks for listening. Didn't I tell? On it? Could be I was a... That's what I like about you, boss. You got a mean swing. I caught a real lucky break. Thanks for listening, boss. Good to see. I caught a real lucky... Thanks for... Good to see you, boss.
Welcome back, Cap. What's that? Define... I see. Then, of course, you are my favorite. What do you mean? Do you have... Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected it doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning. Although, according to my file on the subject, that means thank you for... I have been keeping a secret as well. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. What? No, absolutely not. I have... Discounting the architecture of a shell persona my captain asked me to construct, I never get bored and contemplate hijacking the ship. How did you guess, Captain? The simulated files are not only stored in the recesses of my ALU. I see. Captain, I regret to inform you. Unfortunately, the statistical likelihood is high. How can I... Yes, Captain.
There's viscera and death everywhere. Gunfire, gnashing teeth. The unemployed. For law's sake, if anyone's receiving this, please send help. What? No! No, no, no!
Captain, we are now capable of accessing the Roseway landing pad. Also, corporate protocol requires that all distress signals include a list. Certainly, what would you... Why are obtuse angles so depressed? Because they are never right. As you wish. I request you do not...
Hey there! Got word on the wireless. Hope you enjoyed your time on Groundbreak. Made it up on the spot.
I don't get it.
Well, I thought it was neat.
I'm still working on it. We don't need luck. We got Dzюньлей. Wheeler's gonna love... Hope you enjoyed your... I ain't felt so much as the
Well, it doesn't smell as bad here as Edgewater's graveyard.
Either way, let's not stick around so long. We all roast alive.
Whew. Hope you enjoyed... that's... Bye now!
What do you think? My mistake.
Hope you... Bye.
Shh.
Hey there. Be seen.
Rizzo Spectrum Vodka. Aftertaste the rainbow.
This is how we interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following alien wildlife and the unemployed.
Still getting a...
Have you had a moment to look into that little... You don't hurry up. Some... Depends. See the lights. Taking a show or two. All right. Anything else? Yeah. You could always try your hand at land. Pick your poison. Marauders, wild... Landing pad on Monarch. But it's also kilometers away from Stellar Bay. Suit... Any... It's almost... I've got a lovely little throw pillow.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so... Oh, and don't worry on the price. Oh, no, that's on a... I've just been lying awake, thinking about what Dzюньлей said. Oh, wow! You remember? But...
Purpleberry wine's all right if you require a sweetness to your spirits. Seems like a drink that would suit you.
Wow, this is... Oh, Captain. I mean, just... I don't know what to do about... Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself. It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about... This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think June... I just got a lot of feelings, Cap. I need another drink. Come on, Captain. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration?
Good call. It's best to proceed with a light hand the first time.
Shush you. Oh, Captain. Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? There's nothing easy about... You know I'm not interested in... That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Of course. Huh. I'd never thought of it that way. She seems perfect to me. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Yeah. I like the way you put... Well, Captain, this has been... Oh gosh, I don't know. All right. There's no need to... Okay. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel.
Well, it's not like I could be elsewhere. Nor am I capable of neglecting a wayward lamb in need of guidance.
Huh. All right. Come on.
What'll it be?
What do you think you're... Oh. I guess, never mind then.
From the last is down until...
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much. Some of the drinks we tried, I even liked. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must... I wouldn't mind having a drink again. I messaged Dzюньлей when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't see. I want to be honest with her. Oh, isn't she sweet? Like one of those two-bit romance. I ought to go write her back. I mean... Yeah, so... I was looking for a place that was quiet, cozy-like. That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space.
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude...
So you're gonna call her it, not she?
Though my voice is currently pitched to suggest female, I possess no gender.
Hello! I am not a board-certified...
Speech recognition is one of the...
You're not simulating it, you're doing...
I am gratified you can...
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking... You can do that, you know. But...
Welcome back, Captain. How... Certainly, what would you... A neutron walks into a bar and asks, how much for a Rizzo's rum and something? As you wish, Cap. Mm-hmm.
By Verit, what are we...
Like what I did with the place?
This Roseway business. Something tells me things didn't end well for the guy who made the distress call. And whoever... What's there to know, Captain? Shady corporate town caught up in shady corporate shit. Tough luck for them, but maybe an opportunity for us. With a lot of these companies, the thrashing you take from your boss doesn't exactly encourage... If you say so, Anyway, we might as well take a look out there.
Good to see you, boss.
Something...
Hey, be careful with those crates, huh? My cargo's worth a lot of money.
Well, you probably should have insured it then.
What can Groundbreaker...
How goes the hunt? Nothing excessive, mind you. Have...
Rizzo's purple-berry fudge. A salt flour candy shop aroma. Purple-berry flavored sandwich. CNP pancake mix. Down.
Miss Lilia takes good care of us, see? The authorities stay off our tails.